Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Trade proposal has Steelers make addition by subtraction on offense. Despite reports to the contrary, some NFL pundits continue to involve Pittsburgh Steelers running back Najee Harris in NFL trade rumors. On May 21, Bleacher Report's Gary Davenport listed a Harris deal to the Dallas Cowboys as a trade that makes too much sense. In the trade, Davenport proposed the Steelers send Harris to Dallas for a conditional 2025 draft pick. Davenport also referred to the Steelers trading Harris as addition by subtraction. The Steelers have another running back on the roster who has been consistently more explosive than Harris in third-year pro Jaylen Warren, who averaged north of 5 yards a carry last year, wrote Davenport. Veteran acquisition Cordarrelle Patterson could be used to spell Warren. Simply put, Pittsburgh's offense would be better with Warren as the lead back. Jaylen Warren has averaged 5.1 yards per carry the past 2 seasons. Harris, though, on a lot more attempts has posted 3.9 yards per rush. Harris may not have been the most explosive Steelers running back the past 2 years. But he has rushed for 1,000 yards and at least 7 touchdowns in each of his 3 NFL seasons. Harris has been a model of consistency, averaging 326 touches and 1,378 yards from scrimmage per season. Because of that consistent production, Davenport argued the Cowboys should pursue a Harris trade even though his contract expires at the end of the 2024 season. Harris may not be a game-changer, but he's a durable chain mover, wrote Davenport. And given the Cowboys' win-now mentality, a conditional pick for Harris, that could escalate based on performance, is a reasonable cost, even if it's just a 1-year rental. Davenport isn't the first to suggest the Steelers trade Harris to the Cowboys. The rumor that Dallas could be a landing spot for Harris started days after the Steelers declined Harris's 5th-year option on May 2. But NFL Network's Jane Slater reported on May 6 that there was no truth to the Cowboys-Harris connection. On these Najee Harris and Cowboys reporters, team source tells me clickbait, wrote Slater on X, formerly Twitter. The Cowboys already made a big-named addition at running back this offseason, bringing back veteran Ezekiel Elliott. The former Cowboys' number 4 overall pick played for the New England Patriots last season. Elliott, though, turns 29 in July and isn't the workhorse back he used to be. So, despite Slater's report, NFL pundits have continued to connect Harris to the Cowboys. But there is nothing official from the Cowboys to suggest they are interested. Furthermore, there's no indication that the Steelers do not want Harris on their roster for the 2024 season. Most media members and fans took the Steelers declining Harris's option as a sign that 2024 will be his final season in black and gold. That's why trade rumors involving Harris have been so popular. If the Steelers dealt Harris before the 2024 season, they would just be accepting the inevitable sooner, according to some pundits. But that doesn't appear to necessarily be the case. It's still possible the Steelers will be interested in signing Harris to a long-term deal after the 2024 season. The Pittsburgh Post-Gazette's Jerry Dulac reported the Steelers want to wait and see how Harris does this fall before committing to a new contract for the running back. ESPN's Brooke Pryor wrote the Steelers are not ruling out agreeing to a deal with Harris after the season. Mixed shots, here is the long road to victory. This just occurred to me out here at the second of 2 Cowboys OTA practices when Mike McCarthy was asked his general impression of the 2024 schedule. Me, had previously centered my attention on the order of games, the clump of 3 games in 11 days games involving Thanksgiving and the fact of potentially having only 2 cold weather road games from November 24 on. And now a week later, on second thought, here is what previously should have struck me about the schedule and the upcoming season: the Cowboys must play better, much better, on the road. Not sure why this escaped me, but that is a fact. Glaringly. Why? during a 12-5 regular season, the Cowboys were 8-0 at AT&T Stadium and, in fact, had won 16 consecutive home games after losing the 2022 season opener, 19-3, to Tampa Bay. All that until losing that first-round home playoff game to Green Bay, 48-32. But all 5 of the Cowboys' regular season losses came on the road, going 4-5. And including the 2022 season also finishing 12-5, the Cowboys are now 8-9 on the road over the past 2 seasons, meaning 9 of their past 10 regular season losses have occurred on the road. Got to be better. And if you think about it, one of their 4 road victories last year almost wasn't, squeaking by the Chargers in Los Angeles, 20-17. First-year kicker Brandon Aubrey broke up a 17-17 tie with 2:19 left in the fourth quarter thanks to a 39-yard field. Also, the 4 road victories came against teams with losing records, a combined 17-51. Now then, do the Cowboys suffer from road voodoo or does it come down to just who they are playing on the road? Take last season. Of the 5 road losses, 4 were to playoff teams: San Francisco, Philadelphia, Buffalo, and Miami. The other, almost inexcusably, was to 4-13 Arizona, 28-16. So this begs the question in 2024, just who do the Cowboys have to play on the road besides their 3 NFC East foes, the Eagles, Giants, and Commanders? Well, glad you asked. The answer is Cleveland in the opener, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, Atlanta, and Carolina. Meaning 4 of those 8 games against 2023 playoff teams. And now we will find out if it's really the road or playing in the friendly confines of AT&T Stadium, since 5 of the 9 home games are against Philly, Baltimore, Detroit, Houston, and Tampa Bay. Cowboys QB Dak Prescott insists he doesn't play for money as he faces uncertainty entering the final year of his $160 million contract. Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott insisted that money has nothing to do with why he plays as he enters the final year of his contract. As he approaches the final quarter of his 4-year, $160 million deal in Dallas, many have wondered why the Cowboys have yet to sign Prescott to an extension. After the Cowboys' OTAs on Wednesday, the quarterback addressed his contractual situation. "I don't play for money. Never have cared for it, to be honest with you," Prescott said. "Would give it up just to play this game. So, I allow that to the business people to say what it's worth, what they're supposed to give a quarterback of my play, a person of my play, a leader of my play. For me, it's about, as I said, control what I can control and handle that part, and the rest will take care of itself." Prescott's deal has a no-trade clause, and Dallas cannot use the franchise tag on him next year. He has expressed his desire to remain a Cowboy, which was reciprocated by team owner and general manager Jerry Jones. However, the Cowboys and Prescott's agent, Todd France, are yet to have meaningful conversations about renewing his deal. Prescott will count $55.45 million against the salary cap this year. Without resigning by March, he would count for more than $40 million against the 2025 cap in dead money. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the league, the Detroit Lions recently signed quarterback Jared Goff to a $53 million a year deal, including a $73 million signing bonus. Last season, Prescott topped the NFL in touchdown passes and led the Cowboys to an NFC East title with their 3rd straight 12-5 campaign. Unfortunately, their season ended in the wild-card round against the Green Bay Packers. I think it depends on personal relationships and position and how much that pay can affect others, understanding where I am, what my pay means to a team and to an organization, Prescott said of his potential extension. "I don't really take things personal. Maybe in my first deal, maybe things were a little different than they are now. 1, it's my age and who I am, where I am in my life, and I guess the fact that that first deal got done. The understanding that I have a lot of decision in this, too. I have a lot of say-so, too. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Dak Prescott? Leave your opinion in the comments.